Welcome everyone to Zotian Epoch, episode 31. This is a homebrew Dungeons & Dragons campaign, setting, and all that jazz. If you haven't seen this before, I do have a playlist on YouTube that you can easily find through my link tree. And yeah, we're just going to get into it because we have a relatively short amount of time. 3 hours at most for this session today. I'll go over any background stuff real quick. Essentially, the campaign has taken the players from the hills of another continent down through the forest and into a desert, across that desert into a different forest, in which the campaign got a little redirected due to the intensity of the enemy at that place, and they have since found their way across the ocean to a swampy bayou location. The party has entered a town called the Port of Talorn in the area of Tarbent. It is a ocean-side town with lots of waterways for streets. Small neighborhoods are separated by rivers and creeks in between. Some buildings stand on their own in the water. It's a big shipping hub for the continent, and the players got there via smuggling. They have found themselves tasked with finding a local, we'll say, information broker's bodyguard and relative has gone missing, and so they found themselves at with the task of finding out what has happened to him. Where is he? He's been gone for quite some time. The party did encounter a couple odd shops on their way, and they went back to that same restaurant after checking out the safe house of this cousin, a tabaxi named Turtleberry. Turtleberry is a well-known fighter and a bit of a shipwright as well. I believe they're cousins. It's been a minute since we've had a session, so I can't remember the exact detail right now, nor am I reading my notes. But we have the two partners, Rare and Clever Berry. They're information brokers in the port of Talorn. It's a town known for crime and changing hands. It's under no particular jurisdiction. It's just whoever has the most power at the moment. The party was returned to that restaurant in the night in order to hang out, rest, get drunk, all of that sort of thing. After a long night of partying and drinking and listening to music and that sort of thing, Sebastian, a member of the party who has been with them at every step, seems to have caught himself up in a conversation with someone at the party. He informs the group that they have a good amount of knowledge that he's interested in, and something piqued his interest that he cannot ignore. And so the players decided to leave the party and go out at night in search of Turtleberry. They're now standing on the edge of town and looking out into the dark, swampy forest. Players, I give you the floor. Any questions, any updates I can provide, that sort of thing, I'm ready for you.
So our current job is to find Turtleberry, you say?
Yes, the Tabaxi's bodyguard and cousin, essentially. He's been missing for a manner of weeks, and earlier in the day, the party did go to his safe house in the town, and they discovered some clues that indicated that he might be at his cabin in the woods. And so that's where you're at the moment.
Alrighty.
I mean, you're not at the cabin, you're at the edge of the forest looking into it. You're still in the town if you want to go back into the town and handle something. It is evening if you'd like to go long rest first.
Well, we haven't really, as far as I'm aware, none of us has spent any resources that I can think of.
Yeah, and I think that's why the decision
Second
was
bid.
that you wanted to do that, was to just head out at night.
I turn to the two that I currently have with me. You guys want to go, or do you guys want to rest for the evening?
I say we go.
Once.
Crested is with you, by the way. He's not being very verbal right now.
Hmm.
I don't mind if we go.
All right. I guess Leo will start leading the way, I guess.
Okay. You begin heading into the forest. It's real dark out. You can hear music in the background from the town. It's been a pretty lively evening. There's no particular celebration going on. This town just likes to party hard. Sorry for the Freudian slip, but it's accurate. Um, sorry, I didn't mean to leave that paused. As you're heading into the forest, your feet are squishing into the ground. Trell, I do ask you, where are the diamonds? Do you bring them with you?
Yes.
You're bringing basically 5 million gold with you?
It. Mm,
And it's a hot
they
ticket
would be.
item?
They would be safer with one of the other party members if the other party member is staying in town.
We could assume that Guardian is staying in town and is involved in the party still.
Okay. In that case, he will hand the satchel, a satchel, over to Guardian, and inside the satchel is another satchel, and inside that satchel is another satchel with the diamonds in it.
Alright.
And it is tightly stashed away.
Upon feeling its heft and kind of weighing it in her hand and sort of feeling it, she recognizes what it is. Quickly, like her slightly surprised demeanor on her face returns to stone face, and looks at you and says, "I will take good care of it," and stashes it away in her cloak.
Thumbs
And
up.
in such a way that it's not going to be pickpocketed or something. She makes sure it's all tied up nice.
Yeah, it's it's packed in such a way that it will be very difficult for anybody who doesn't know it's in there to find it,
Yeah,
because it's packed with other stuff.
yeah, she indicates that she just wants to enjoy the party and is a little too drunk to go exploring right now anyway, and it would probably be a liability to the party at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And now that you're back with the other group, uh, you head into the night. The mud squishing under your boots. Crested has his cloak around him, trying to hide in the shadows and not be seen by anyone that would be disturbed by him and his presence. You can hear the creatures calling out at night, birds, rumbling of gators, fish flapping in the water of the river as you walk beside it. Half hour passes by. I would like all of you to roll a perception check, please. Yes, numbers. Thank you. I like numbers. I like your pitted dice. Those are cool.
Thanks.
Okay. Akaris, you're the only one that sees this, but as you're walking, Across, there's a river to your left, and as you're walking, you can see across into the forest. There's like some of that moonlight that sort of like reflects along the fog. You see a hooded figure walk by in the distance, almost rapidly between trees. It's maybe 150 yards or 150 feet away from you. So I guess 50 yards.
Give me a second. My sheet's being stupid.
Oh, it's okay. Take your time.
Tidy seems to be slightly broken again. So, but
Oh, is it showing
life.
wrong?
Has a giant head. I guess it was for concentration, but it's fine.
Oh, weird.
You just do it. You said 100 and
You have a
50
relatively
yard,
wide.
150
Yeah,
feet, correct?
100. That's correct. Yes.
Um,
Across the river in the fog with like the willows draping down. It's not necessarily like a traditional forest. More of oaks and bony trees.
I'll go ahead and point it out to Leo.
Okay. It could be someone just going for a walk out in the dark. It's a bit of a weird place and time to do it. They could be foraging for something, or it could be an enemy.
Yeah, Chris will just say, there was a hooded figure, say about 150 feet that way, seemingly scurrying away. Seems weird.
Do we see the cabin nearby at all, or are we too far out to see that?
You're only about a half hour's walk away from town. The cabin is probably twice that length away.
Well, the person you saw is a bit far right now, and our destination is still further ahead, so for now, I guess, unless they come this way, we can just leave them alone.
Okay.
Until they become hostile, then that'll be, our own problem.
For sure. Meg, is your octopus friend with you?
How do I see that?
Oh,
Or should I just know?
that's more of like a
I want them
in
to
your
be with
brain
me.
type of deal. But
Yeah,
wasn't sure if you
I'd
left
want them to
them.
be.
Yeah. Okay. Um, do you have access to Jorok's sheet?
On the character sheets. Oh wait,
Yeah.
yes, I do. Sorry, I didn't click the drop down.
No, you're good. You're good. I
Yep,
just wanted to make
I
sure
have
that
it.
he was around and good. So Jorok does have a bit of a slow walking speed, but since you're next to a river, he could be down in the water, perhaps. I don't know what you're thinking about that.
Rock likes to swim.
All right. Just kind of hanging out next to y'all as you walk down this path. Jorok splashing and keeping up with your pace. An hour or two goes by, and you begin to enter on the little map that Clever gave you. It indicates a path that veers away from the water, or sorry, veers away, and the water does follow into that little area. It seems to be land broken up by various puddles, pits, small creeks, general swampy wetland where you kind of have to pick your way around, otherwise you might fall into the water. As you enter into the clearing, Jorok continues to swim along by. He's not far, but he's not right next to you at this point. I'm gonna pull you guys into the new map, and we'll get this going.
Maps.
We love maps. Maps are good. Change up that music for a second. If I just did that, that would work better. Cool. As you enter this clearing, it's like its own little island with little offshoots, large, bright willows poking around. Fluffy oaks dot the lining of the shore. As there's a couple people here that don't need to be there for this. As you three are walking in here, Crasted needs to be there. 1 second, let me set that up. So I'm not like trying to talk and do that at the same time. As you all are walking into this essentially small island that juts out, you could consider it a peninsula if you want. In the distance, you can see a couple boats parked up on the edge of the shore, probably used by Turtleberry or someone else who visits here. To your right, you see a small island with patches of strawberries on it and other various fruits on what look to be man-made scaffolding and such, leaning against the tree. It appears that you have now entered Turtleberry's land. What do you guys want to do with that?
Do the fruits and stuff look like any, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, they're normal
Edible?
seeming? Yeah, edible. That's the word. Thank you.
Some aren't ripe, some are. There's some that have been nibbled by various creatures coming by, pecked at by birds and by deer. But there are some fruits just chilling. They seem okay. Nothing strange about them. There's a small wooden pathway that goes across here under the tree that reaches out to it.
Okay.
It doesn't look like they've been picked recently, if that's what you're asking.
That's good to know. Uh, brain's just not working at the moment.
No, you're good. You're good. Does anyone want else to poke at the environment?
Leo will he'll definitely poke at the environment.
Okay.
First he'll do the cursory look around the area for anything of particular note that stands out.
Okay. Are you staying relatively close to the party, or do you start to wander? Are you looking for anything in particular?
Signs of movement is the main one that he's looking for in particular.
Okay.
Signs of like, has someone been here recently? Are the leaves moved to one side? Are there tracks of some sort? Is there Is there a smell in the air of somebody who has been here?
Hmm.
Is there blood in the air? I don't know.
That's a decent question. I would say run investigation or survival. Up to you. They will provide different answers.
Survival, I guess.
Yeah.
I am slightly better at that.
Excellent. As you begin to use your tracking skills and you wander around, something does seem off. Perhaps it's just a slightly familiar stench. Perhaps it's something that just reminds you of a different place or time. But you do notice that there are depressions in the shore, the muddy, mucky shore, that have been recovered since, but it seems that there's been coming and going from the water itself.
Are the tracks identifiable? Are they humanoid? Are they bestial? Are they
You can run
what's the
in.
word?
You can run investigation, history, or nature for that one.
Investigation, I guess.
Okay.
14?
Could be snakes. Like it seems to be long and gets dragged along the water and the mud, but it doesn't seem to necessarily lead anywhere. It might not be snakes. It might be someone dragging a stick. It's a little weird.
Are there any rocks around? Can
So mostly small, round river pebbles line these shallow waters all around, but there's no large rocks, no boulders.
I pick some up and start throwing them?
Sure, yeah, go for it. You reach down, fish into the water, grab a couple nice throwing stones. They fit nicely into the palm of your hand. Where are you going to throw these bad boys?
How do I do this? Wait.
If you just hold with your mouse somewhere, I can see a like identifier like that. Yeah.
Okay. I want to throw one right here.
Okay. You aim with your best shot. Give me a d20, just basic dice. Down in the bottom right, just hit the button of the dice shape. Awesome. Okay.
Oh, I rolled as the wrong person. That's fine.
That's okay. Yeah, who knows? Maybe you'll have better luck than an octopus would with throwing a rock. You are a human after all.
How do I know
Oh, I think
who
if
I'm
you
rolling
just
for?
select your character on the map where there'll be like an orange highlight, it should work correctly.
Okay.
Because those are the two characters you have control over, essentially.
Is it a different... Nope.
Oh, it did the same thing. Maybe have the character sheet open.
I have both open. Let me close the other one. Clicked on me.
What the heck? Well, whatever. Either way, you rolled 3 times. It was never higher than a 10. It completely misses that tree, barely clipping it. It does make a bit of a thunk sound. Go ahead and try again. Or at a different location if you'd like to.
Yeah, I want to throw... This might be really far.
Let's measure it.
That tree.
That is quite far. Yeah, you may have to get closer. Because I think you're only going to be able to throw that 40, 50 feet.
Cannot see. I'm sorry.
You're good. There's no rush.
I
We're
have
chilling.
30, right? Or, oh, is that 50?
That's 30. Yeah, you should be good.
Okay.
The good thing is we're just doing a flat d20 for that, so it's not actually going to count against any of your stats. So rolling as Durok is like whatever.
Hey.
An
Hey, I
8.
fixed it.
Oh, there you go. Cool. What did it?
I'm not sure. I know I closed both sheets.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that did it. Or maybe moving myself. I don't know.
Are you what?
Maybe moving myself.
Oh, true, because you like updated its place or whatever. Okay. So the rock barely clips the tree. It seems to shudder slightly, a little weirdly. Like almost as if it's cold.
It
Oh.
shudder like shivers.
Yeah, it's shivered by the stone whizzing by its bark.
Do we all notice that?
Just Vela.
Can I tell? I'd like to tell everybody.
Oh, go for
I
it.
just
Yeah.
witnessed something crazy.
Okay. This is just a theory, so don't take this out of context.
Is it a game theory? I had to.
No.
Sorry. I had
No,
to.
I mean, technically, maybe. No, probably not. Anyways, if you see that happening, leave that tree alone.
Okay.
Why?
Because anything that makes a tree move is something you don't want to fuck with.
What do you mean? She's just
So
throwing
you're saying
stones.
Ah.
I'm gonna throw another
I've
one.
only heard about them, okay? Heard. Forest spirits. As he does, like, the little Jack Sparrow wiggle fingers with one hand.
The old funky, I don't know, cone hands thing.
Yeah, yeah, what are they called? At the end of that one Pirates movie, he's like, we need a person that goes like this. And he's like wiggling both hands and all 10 fingers.
Yeah, and he
But
like
just
sort of
with
like
one
lurches
hand.
back.
would Akris know any more about what Leo is on about?
Uh, like specifically from Leo, or just like you're hearing it and you're like, oh, let me think about this. Because if it's
Yeah.
that, then okay, yeah, run a history check.
Would I get any sort of help because I'm a druid?
Not necessarily.
Okay. Worth a shot.
Although you could run nature if you really wanted to. But I think you're gonna be
And
okay with
nature was
that
actually
20.
would it be worse?
Yeah.
Not in that 20, 17 plus 3, but nature would have been worse.
Yeah. So in your travels with the party, um, you remember a time in which you were attacked by various living bushes, and at some point the party has dissected those and seen that they and seen them in the employ of the cults of the old ones. In Crasted's family home, for instance, there were small little bushes that were hiding in the basement as potted plants that participated in attacking you. This screams something like that, but it's an entire tree, and so you're just aware of these conscious beings that your primary enemy has the ability to construct or train or warp or whatever.
Leo, doesn't that remind you of those bushes that we were attacked by once? Apparently, the old ones were able to somehow fuck with.
Those rabid shrubberies? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. I did dissect them and they were weird on the inside.
They had like fleshy
I
guts.
remember. I remember those things. Thanks for reminding me.
I'm just wondering if they could do that to shrubs. Is it possible they could have done it to trees?
Hmm. Uh. Maybe? I mean, in theory, it's not impossible. I'm gonna go check it out. Leo's gonna walk over to the tree.
Okay. Scoot your dang icon over there. Oh, that's not the tree she's throwing at. She's throwing at this one over here, friend. But if you would like to go to that one, you're welcome to.
Oh,
Can
I
I?
got confused. He go to this big one first to check it out, and then see if
Okay.
there's like any major differences between the two when he gets over there.
So when you walk onto this little patch of island, you go across this creaky wooden plank bridge that nestles under the tree. Looks like nice little rows of strawberries and perhaps some sort of planted root, carrots or potatoes or something. And then there's a lattice structure with web or vine plants growing up on this tree. Looks like it's been here for quite some time, and it is used for some cooking. There's various herbs hanging on it and stuff like that. Looks like
He'll
someone's
pluck a
personal
fresh
farm.
strawberry
Okay.
and just
Do you,
pop it in his mouth.
yeah, it's wonderful. It's very sweet. Looks like it's perhaps a little past its time to be plucked, but no one was around to pluck it. The tree itself is your standard swamp willow. Has a bright green tinge to it, though. Sort of yellowy at the top. Looks pretty old.
He'll put his hand on the tree to see if it does anything.
It does nothing.
Taps the tree. Be good. As he'll just say to the tree for no apparent reason, just be good.
Despite
then
its
he'll
stillness, the tree seems to thank you.
and then he'll move over to about here. Say, hey, Vela,
Yeah.
can you pass me a rock? I forgot to grab one.
Heck yeah. Do I need to roll?
Nah,
Or can I just come to you?
you can just, that's a free action. You can just go do that.
Whoops.
We're
Yeah,
not
you
in
can just
combat, so
toss
there's
him a
no
rock.
there's no real turn rules either right now. So everyone can do whatever with their movements.
He'll kind of hold the rock in his thumb and pointer finger and kind of plink it towards the bush, kind of like to see how it reacts.
Do you throw it at it? I'm sorry, I got confused.
He plinks it at it.
What does that
He
mean?
kind of. You ever have like a small rock and you stick it on top of your thumb in front of your, with your pointer finger, and then you kind of just shoot it?
Like flick
Oh,
it?
you like a
Yeah, like
pog
flick
or
it.
something?
Yeah, like a pog. That's the one.
Okay. Oh god, I'm old. Now everybody knows.
It's okay. But yeah, he kind of just like flicks it at the kind of like in its general direction to see how it reacts.
All right, give me a solid 20 d20 roll.
Okay. A solid D20 roll. 14.
That's pretty solid. It hits the root structure just at the base of it. The tree begins to shudder a bit more, bend seemingly to its own will. It has the same appearance as the tree you were just interacting with, but this is not moving like any normal tree. There's no wind pushing it around. The roots begin to pull out of the ground below it. and small little glowing eyes open up in the side of the bark. And I'm gonna need everybody to roll for initiative.
No goody.
Mm-hmm.
No no combat encounter currently seen.
I'm working on
Apparently.
it. I'll get you in there. Did I get everyone? Jirok.
See if that does it.
And we need a little music change, because reasons. Mm-hmm.
60 feet?
Sorry?
It's a little hard to read the distance.
Oh yeah, the texture of the
Measurement.
ground is screwing shit up. That's 60.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought it said.
Yeah. Alright, everyone. As Leo flicks this, you see him do this little flick from his thumb. The tree reacts, and it starts moving around as if it's waking up from a slumber. The eyeballs on the middle of the bark blink open suddenly from nowhere, and it's just piercing at Leo. Doesn't seem to be able to speak or anything, but it begins to make its move towards you guys. Wait, I need to roll the stuff. Meg, in the second tab up there where you see two swords crossing, there'll be your initiative rolls. You just click the dice.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, you're good.
That's embarrassing.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay. Acarus, as this tree begins to move forward, you see the scene of what's going down. In fact, when Leo had flicked that at the tree, you were tensing up for this already because you're remembering the past with the awakened shrubs. You're now facing this monstrous tree, and you're ready to go.
Okay, let's see what I can do here, because it's been a hot minute.
Yeah.
Be nice if the spells would tell you what their range is in there. Moonbeam, I believe it says 60-foot range for it.
Most distance spells are a 60-foot range, so you're probably okay with that.
Alright, I'm going to cast Moonbeam on this tree.
Ooh, good choice. Good choice.
That'll be close enough.
Okay. The saving throw did not pass.
Did not pass?
Yep.
I see. It is a 2d10 Radiante.
Mm-hmm.
For 12.
Fuck yeah. As the beam cracks down through the dark moonlit fog, it brightens up the entire region around that tree. It pierces down into it and begins singeing the leaves. It's taken a significant amount of damage, but it is still very healthy.
Bonus action. I can't do much. To pull out the flame tongue scimitar. Is that an action or is it a free?
I'll let that be a free action.
All right, so in
I don't
that
think
case,
that
I
needs to
will
be an
speak
action.
its word. I forgot what I chose as its word, but I will light it on fire and start making my way over towards that tree, 30 feet.
Hell yeah. Yep. Up next is going to be Vela. No, oh, Akris, you do have a bonus action. If I do believe.
Yeah, I spoke the
Oh, the flame tongue
flame
activation.
tongue, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Vela, it's your turn.
Hmm. Do we know what this is yet?
Yes, well, to your best estimation, so you're new to the party, so you're not going to have this history, but the rest of the party has fought these bushes that are essentially from the outside, and if they're sitting still, they don't look like anything other than a regular bush. But when they are awake and aggressive, they actually have the ability to hunt you down and chase you and attack you.
Oh.
And when defeated, the party opened them up, cut them open, but instead of like regular plant material on the inside, past their bark layer was like a fleshy, skeletal, and like animal like structure. In the center of that was a crystal that has been commonly found along this campaign, essentially. So they are living beings, and they seem to be associated with or controlled by the cult of the Old Ones.
Ooh.
This has never been encountered by the players. It seems to be a tree version of the same thing. This one seems to have a bit more intelligence though, as it does have eyes. The others do not.
And what was it that was cast? Are we trying to hurt this thing?
Yes. So Moonbeam is like basically a bunch of radiant damage that comes down from the sky. That's currently singeing the top of the tree right now.
Oh god. Okay. Um.
It is effectively a monster that looks like a tree. Why is that music not playing? I told it to play. It's so weird.
Can I throw my javelin at it?
Hell yeah, that's what they're for.
I don't know if I did this correctly.
Let's find out. Yep, that looks good. Oh, that's your melee attack, so I don't know if there's a way to.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Don't worry about it. Let me see what I can do. It might just have to say melee. Let me see. Attack mode, one-handed. Oh, thrown. That's how. Okay, so there's a pop-up when you click it. It should. That'll work. Go ahead and just click the attack roll. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so that's going to be the AC. I'm going to compare that to the tree's AC. It looks like it didn't hit. Looks like you missed. Or it hit and the armor of the tree was good enough to deflect it. Due to being a barbarian, let me see what else you have available. I don't think you have the ability to double attack yet. If anyone else wants to back that up, feel free. Trell, I know you're
I believe extra attacks are at 5th level.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay. So you have options to do bonus attack things. You can get into a frenzy, and that sort of thing, but you're not really able to do any other attacks, though you could throw a dagger. If you have a dagger. I don't think you have a dagger.
How long does the frenzy last? So, is it like once per long rest? Can I just frenzy like whenever I want?
Let's see. While in frenzy, you can make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action on each of your turns after this one. It doesn't look to have any sort of issue. I think you can use it as much as you want.
Okay. I'll go into frenzy and
So you
stay
can't
where
do
I
it right
am.
now, but on your next turn,
Okay, next.
you're gonna
Okay.
have two attacks.
Sounds good.
Okay. Let's see what else you have.
Oh, so I can throw. So I should throw a dagger then,
Yeah,
because I have my bonus action.
you can also move and that sort of thing if you want to reposition yourself. Jorak is on the other side of the tree, if that's something to affect as well.
I don't see my dagger.
Trail, do you have a spare dagger by chance? Or Acris?
Yes, Leo has several spare daggers.
Feel free to toss one to Vela so that she has one in her inventory, if you'd like.
Sure.
I feel like it's sort of a
Let's
rite of passage with this group anyway, so if she wants the dagger to throw, she should have a dagger to throw.
I cannot send one to her.
I'll do it. Should
I
work.
mean, I'm sure she has something much more powerful than a dagger, of course.
No, she does. She does. We'll just pretend. So I'm just saying, like, in the world of the game, you turn around, you throw her a dagger, and then she can use it. I will take care of the inventory. Just a moment.
Okay.
Okay. You have a dagger, and now you can use it in your combat, Vela. Nice. That's a critical. So when you do your damage, you want to click the critical hit button. So you got your D20, you got your natural 20 in.
Oh, I see it. I see it. Wait.
So attack establishes whether you hit or don't. Damage calculates how much damage you do after that attack.
Okay, so
If
I'm
that-
hitting damage right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then do the critical
And
button.
a critical hit.
So that gives you advantage. So that it picks the best one essentially.
Okay.
And now I'm applying it to the tree. So that was a really good hit with a dagger. 9 is crazy on a dagger. So you pierce right in the middle of the tree's face. You have movement left, but other than that, that's the end of your turn.
I'd like to go here.
It is now Jarok's turn.
That was also me. Mm, mm, mm.
So he's been swimming alongside you guys. He pulls up on the side of the bank there, and sees the commotion going down.
So I'd like to, as Jirok, I'd like to slap the heck out of this tree with my tentacles.
Go.
Wait.
Yep, same deal.
Yeah.
Just click attack. and that determines whether it meets their shield. So, like on your character sheet, you have the armor class. That's what we're trying to beat right now. So this tree has a lower armor class than that, so that did hit. So you can roll for damage now. Sick. Drock runs up and starts slapping the tree with his tentacles, giving the tree a decent amount of damage. Let's see. Is there anything else you'd like to do with Drock?
No.
Okay. Leo, it's your turn.
Alrighty. Do 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 do. Are any of the other bushes moving, or is it just the one?
Roll perception, please.
Hmm. 16.
As you're looking around, you have dark vision, so it's murky. It's hard to see, but for you, it's a nice bright day actually, due to the moonlight affecting it as well. You notice that some of these trees over here seem to be affected by what's going on. They're not behaving normally.
So the ones across the path over here.
Yeah, yeah. Down by the cabin, it's pretty far from where you're at, but through the mist, you're able to see them seeming to almost like sway to the rhythms of the battle. It could be just the wind. It could be tricking your eyes. But it's a little convenient.
Yeah, Leo will just be like, Acarus. And he'll like point towards the bushes over there. Watch out for them. As he points over at these bushes over here. And I can't really get close to the guy because he's in a moonbeam. So
Yeah, you don't want to be right
I
up on it, I would say.
yeah, I will summon out Basker and he'll pop up right over here, I guess.
Okay.
That's within 30 feet, yeah?
Yeah, pretty sure. Go ahead and measure that if you'd like.
Yeah, right here.
Okay. Nope, I almost grabbed you crested for some reason. Crested 2.0.
Crud. I don't know how to...
Oh, I got you. Don't worry.
Oh, no. Okay, well, I made one smaller. Okay. Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Basker's over there.
I'll put him
And,
in the...
yeah, he just goes after me. It's fine. With that, I guess I'll toss a dagger at that one bush that's currently moving.
Okay.
14. Or 18 to hit, sorry.
That hits. What's up, Frozen Gaming? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to D&D. We're in the middle of combat in the swamp, fighting a living tree, it appears. It's nice to have you here. We do often stream Star Citizen around these parts, but D&D is a staple as well.
3 damage.
Nice.
That's really
nice.
low. That's disappointing.
We can't all be barbarians.
It's okay. But yeah, he'll toss the dagger at them, and then he'll whistle and click to Basker the signal to keep watch for anyone that might be for anything that might pop up out of somewhere.
Okay. Basker, it's your turn.
Yeah, Basker's already had his turn. His
Oh, I'm
turn
sorry.
is after mine.
I thought you didn't do anything with him, but I spaced out. I'm so sorry.
He is holding fast is what he is doing.
Okay, cool. It's Crescent's turn now. So, Crassid, the monk that he is, gets himself in a fighting mood and runs a dash. Oh wait, what is this? Oh, never mind. Yeah, just dashes, uses up his action, and runs on over to the tree. That is plenty of distance, so he's going to slot himself up right here, aside from the moonbeam. I guess that's in the moonbeam, isn't it? Is that corner? And then, unfortunately, he doesn't really have anything that he can do in this moment, other than perhaps be a bit of a human shield or a metal man shield. Let's see what else he has. Everything he does is melee, so... Yeah. Crassid needs him some weapons. He's currently just chilling there as a buffer between everyone else. That's going to be his turn. It is now the tree's turn. And it's going to give a wallop on Crassid, of course. Because why wouldn't it? Oof. Alright, so the tree looks over at this strange metal creature that just ran off. Crassid has taken off his robe, shiny and golden and naked. He runs up and the tree just turns to him and sweeps down with its head. What's up?
I would need a
Oh, concentration.
Constitution savings throw. From
that.
the tree.
Doing that right now. Oops, I did that wrongly. Sorry, 1 second. I gave it advantage for no reason. I misclicked. Alright, that's a 16.
I think that will save. Yes, it does.
Okay. So no damage.
No, it's half damage.
Oh, okay.
It takes 5.
A show. Thank you. Tree's definitely hurt. It's getting a little crispy as it's getting singed by the moonbeam and the various wallops it's had. It's got a few daggers in it. Reaches down and begins thwipping its branches at Crasted. And it did contact. So... that'll be 14 damage. Pretty harsh on little Robo Man.
Oh no!
Oh no. The tree is going to attempt to move out of the moonbeam. I believe that engages more moonbeam. Correct.
Start.
As soon as it moves, it...
No, actually, it only Gulf steering pain must make Constitution failed save. Nope, doesn't say anything about moving.
Okay. Well, then it's out of the circle.
It takes damage at the start if it stays or if it moves into.
Okay, yeah. It already did that though, so we're good. So it is no longer being affected by the moonbeam. And
Not for long.
Huh?
Not for very long.
Oh yeah, definitely. And as this commotion is going on, the trees down below begin making their way. You can see them, Acris, and those with dark vision can easily see this, but they begin shambling their way along.
Oh no!
And coming up the peninsula, seemingly the trees that were like nicely placed around the house were truly just visitors and have begun making their way up, and they are now going to roll for initiative. Okay. It is Acris's turn.
And I'm immediately moved that moonbeam.
Sick. Let's go.
Right on top of it. So that top one's no longer.
Okay. Got a 3 on the saving throw.
Then. That's another
Nice.
12.
Hell yeah. The tree's getting pretty singed. It's trying to move. It's like this is clearly its first time really being alive, and it's not having a great time. It's shrieking. It's starting to make funky noises as it's clamoring around and lashing out.
And for my action, I'm going to move right there where I don't get hit by the moonbeam, and I'm going to slice it with the Flam Tongue Scimitar.
Right. How about it?
So close. It's so far away. 22 there.
You good. You good. That hit. Six damage.
That's 6, and then an extra, hold on, 2d6, because fire.
Yep. Need that fire damage.
So that's
7.
13 total.
Okay. What? It had 11. That should be very nearly dead. Your moonbeam and your flame tongue and all the other attacks are starting to singe it. It's looking very crisp. It's still alive, barely.
And because I still have 5 feet of movement, I'm going to hop back.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Vela? Or wait, no, it's the tree's turn. Sorry. A different tree. So the one below Basker begins moving its way up and then starts swinging at Basker. And that's going to be a 19.
Ow. Yes, that hits.
Yeah,
My poor dog.
I figured. Shoot. Oh my god, 19 damage.
Shit!
What?
Lamb.
Okay, that's concerning.
Yeah, you don't want to get hit by these guys at all.
Oh yeah,
So
I
that-
had 35 feet of movement, so I could have moved back even farther.
That'll bring Basker down to 6, yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be it for the tree's turn. Vela, you're up next.
Is this tree still alive?
So for the purposes of animation, I can't necessarily delete that one, but that was the tree. It is now over here. It's moved.
Okay.
So I have these like different icons that indicate them when they've moved around and stuff. But yeah, that tree is no longer there. The one next to it is a normal tree.
Can I go into frenzy? I just
you did activate your frenzy, so you should have 2 primary attacks now. Because you started that on your last turn and you're not concentrating on it.
I'd like to swing my battle axe at this tree.
Yeah, you'll want to get within melee range, which I'm going to say is either here or here. Right in the meat of it, running up to the branch, and then, yeah, click that attack, and we'll see what they got. It's an 11, so that does not beat the armor class. So you swing your axe into the bark of the tree, and it seems to deflect it, concerning as it's burning in front of your face. Very tough bark. You can do that attack again, if you'd like. Or any other primary attack. To you.
Try again. Oh my god.
Oh, that hits. So that's going to be half damage per Zotian Epoch rules. So roll for damage. Alright. With that 12 damage, you manage to slice it. Your second turn, it like lodges into the bark, and you look at it kind of confused, thinking like, dang, I think this axe is a little sharper. You give it another swing, and you cut the thing clean in half, and its red blood starts spewing out of it as if it was some sort of creature. It rolls down onto the ground, and you can see its guts on the inside. This tree is donezo.
Am I able to move?
Yes, you do still have movement. So you move 10 feet. You should have 20 left. So you can choose to go
This is the
elsewhere.
tree. I
Yeah.
don't need to move. Can I get my javelin from this tree? Do I have
Yes.
to say that?
You can. I assume at the end of a battle that people pick up their stuff. But yeah, in the middle of a battle, I would say it would be helpful if you tell me when you're grabbing things.
Okay. And then I want to move here. And
Clean up the moonbeam is still here and active, but that thing is gone and dead.
Yeah, and that's it for Vela.
For sure. Jarok's turn is next.
How far can Jarok move farther in water?
Yeah, 30 feet in water, I believe, and no, 60 feet in water and 10 on land. So if he stays within this watery area, he can go pretty far, 60 total, but once he's on land, he only has 2 blocks to move.
Where does like the water technically end for Jarok? Like, is this water? Do I need to go like
I would say
further?
this is not water, but this is water, like as soon as it starts like covering the land, essentially. So he could move that, yeah, do that kind of path.
Like 10.
So you can easily get him down to like this shore if you want. And then he'll have 2 blocks to go this way, and he'll be right next to the tree.
Okay, so I can move.
Yeah, you can go inland 2 blocks.
And then I can't move away, can I?
No, that's your total movement used on land. Yep.
Okay.
So now you're locked into that position essentially for this turn.
Tentacling.
18 hits. He's a pretty good hit. Six damage. Alright. So, Jarok rocks up first to attack this thing that sees Basker, its fellow animal friend, getting attacked. Jarok swims up and starts thwacking at this thing. So that's gonna be... Why did that not apply correctly? Alright. Anything else for Jirok? I don't know if he has any bonus actions.
This
Doesn't-
isn't. I don't understand. Is this a creature or a tree? Like, is there a difference?
So yes, it's a creature of sorts, yeah.
Because it says it's grappled until the grapple ends. When does the grapple end?
Are you doing a grapple? Or your tentacles
Oh,
attack has grapple?
That's what it says.
Oh, let me see.
Under the tentacles. If it's a
Oh,
creature,
cool,
it is
cool.
grappled.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a creature. Until this grapple ends, the target is restrained, and the octopus can't use its tentacles on another target. Okay, so yeah, you did damage it, and now it's grappled and can't move, which is great, unless it passes your DC of 16. So
Yeah.
that's actually fantastic that Jirok has that ability.
I will end my turn there for Jirok.
Okay, so for the rest of the party, Jirok is currently holding onto this tree, and it's unable to move. The one that took just a giant chunk out of Basker, basically. Leo, it's your turn now.
All right. Leo will mosey his way down here. Oh, nope, that was deer.
Okay.
He'll whistle to Basker, and Basker will disengage because screw this noise.
Yeah, he's
He'll
pretty
go
hurt.
back here.
He's pretty hurt.
He'll just dart behind Vela and just be like, "Huh?" And Leo will flame tongue this one that's in front of him because, you know, screw this thing that, you know, hit my dog.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Hell yeah. Got 2 natural 20s already. This is dope.
Justice for Basker.
Ah, dang it. Where is there it is. Okay.
That's your
I'll
flame
just
damage and your
roll
physical
it.
damage.
Yeah. It's 5 damage total with the slashing,
Mm-hmm.
and then 19 for the fire.
Damn, okay.
They hurt my dog.
Yeah. How did it damage it twice? It's a flame. Crit. Oh yeah, duh. Thank you.
No
Like,
worries.
huh?
It's okay. Flame tongue is weird in Foundry, so
Yeah.
it's weird.
No,
It's
you
fine,
take
though.
several branches off as you do this, and the tree is now burning. It lit up like a Christmas tree, and it's struggling because your octopus friend is holding onto it, and you're basically burning it alive.
I just look at it in its barky eyes and just like with the whole 2 fingers towards my eye and like, you know, you hurt my dog.
Yeah, it glares back at you, filled with just unending rage at nothing. Will that be the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Crasted, seeing all this go down, sees his opportunity and runs up, knowing that the thing can't hurt him, even though it already took a slice out of him. Or the other one did. He is gonna use his monk abilities and punch the heck out of it twice. Where is it? We can do 3. Alright, let's do it. I'm gonna spend a key point. That definitely hits. Using this ability. Okay, that hits, but half damage. So that'll be at 4, so that's 4 plus 5, and then 1 more. Twelve does not hit. Okay, so he does 9 damage on the tree. Which for the tree is a decent amount of damage. Crested manages to knock off a few branches with his fist as he's punching into the side of it, just kind of at random. That will be it for his turn. Up next is this other lovely friend down here. It's gonna walk up towards Jirok and try and slash at Jirok and get the grapple to end. It misses horribly.
W.
Alright. As this is going down at the bottom of the turn, you guys... wait 1 second. Let me lower the volume. As this is going on, one more tree begins to awaken and join the party. And move its way forward. Behind it, though, there's something crawling out of the water. Almost seemingly marching behind it. A crocodile begins crawling out of the water.
No.
And as it seems to be intelligently following the tree as it's making its way around, the crocodile just happily marching behind. And as the crocodile walks up, a man in a dark red robe, unfortunately familiar to the party, just appears on the back of the crocodile, holding a harness, as if it's steering it.
Well,
Leo.
now I know who the next recipient is.
Leo looks at him in the distance like, really? Really?
Yes, really.
You guys just have to go places and start shit, don't you?
Dang.
All you hear in response is a cackle from the man in the robe, echoing
Yeah,
across the
oh,
misty
God
evening.
damn.
Godding hell!
Oh, that fucking turn in order, though.
I want
Got a
that crocodile.
21. Huh?
Vela wants that crocodile.
Hell yeah.
I don't think it's going to live.
So you have
We'll see.
this little army of swampy creatures crawling towards you, and on top of it, a cultist of the Old One riding behind, and it's clearly revealed as you all surmise that you are engaged in essentially a cultist trap. More details to come.
I mean, Akris had a feeling.
Yeah, it's not the most surprising thing they could do. Let's see. What do we got? So, from the back of the gator, Leo, the cultist seems to recognize you, not as if they know you or something like that, but they clearly know who you are. And like literally just points at you. You can see him through the mist, just aiming at you, pulling off of the side saddle of the crocodile a giant spear, hoists it up and hurtles it at you. $11.
Misses.
As the spear lands next to you, the cultist looks down at his hand, just kind of shakes his head in frustration. And let's see, what else can he do?
Ah, perfect.
You did already take off the ring, so I'm gonna count that as his bonus action. Yeah, that's it for him. He's staying on the croc. Might be better for him in the long run. Akris, it's your turn.
I'm taking that crap.
I am going to move the moonbeam. I'm just going to do a recast of it because I can't be bothered to scroll up and find the thing.
Yeah, go for it. I'll consider it as like it just functioning and
Yeah,
moving.
I already clicked it. That it didn't.
Okay. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, that fucker's getting hit with it.
Okay. Now both the alligator or the crocodile and the robed one are together,
That's
so
kind
they're
of
both
why
gonna
I
need
said
to
the
hit.
alligator might not survive.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see what it's got. Okay, I'm running a Constitution saving throw for the gator. And yes, for those that know the difference between a gator and a crocodile, I don't care right now. We're just gonna use them interchangeably. It's fine. You'll live. I promise. Okay, so crocodile got an 8, and the cultist got a 7.
Suck it.
So they both get the full damage coming up right here, right now.
Yep.
Well, okay. Could have been better. 9.
Yeah, it's significant enough. So, let's see what the croc's got. Oof. I don't know if y'all are ready for this. So, the guy in the robes, his robes start singeing, and he's like getting uncomfortable and like twitching around on the back of the croc. The croc just kind of looks up and seems pleased, a little bit injured, but like somehow pleased. It is a reptile after all, and it's experiencing a lot of sun.
Oh, I gave him
That's
a
my
heat
croc.
lamp.
Yeah, effectively, it did hurt him, but you gave him a heat lamp.
A radiant heat lamp.
Yes.
Sheesh.
Technically, the moving it was only my bonus action.
Yeah. So you should have a proper action left.
Hey, 1 second. I'm just looking here. God damn! Why does it never? Why does it never say in like the sheet the distance of it?
I don't know. I end up looking on Google a lot. I'll just type in 5e, whatever the item or spell is. It often shows it when you
10 feet.
highlight over.
Yeah, don't mind that one. That was just me checking the distance on that.
Okay.
20-foot radius on a point within. Yeah, to open that up. Oh, that's concentration. Can't do that. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and for my action, I'm gonna move over here quickly.
Okay.
It's 5 feet of movement, and I'm going to cast a 2nd level Cure Wounds on Basker.
Okay. Dope.
Oh, thank you. My good boy.
Aw.
Yes, Puppo needs heals. That is 16.
Oh, okay.
And I still have 30 feet of movement. Hold, please.
All right.
I'm gonna go in this direction, 30 feet.
Okay.
And just try to be within sight range of that motherfucker over there, and that'll be my turn.
Before you end your turn, would you mind running perception, please?
Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
Big concern.
Nothing to be concerned about.
All it does is elevate the player's concern.
Noted. All right, it's the tree's turn. The one that is burning at the hands of Leo's scimitar. And it's gonna try and attack Leo. It doesn't really like being hit. That'll be at 22.
Yeah, that'll hit. Ow.
Yeah. 14.
Okay. That definitely hurts.
Yeah, so the tree, while it's on fire, turns around at you and just starts slashing at you with its sharp, spindly branches as they're thwacking you.
Well, did he get out of my grapple some moves ago?
Oh, you're right.
Lost it.
Hold up. Thank you so
Uh,
much. I need to do the DC 16, or the check to get out of that grapple. 1 second. So, Leo, that damage may not have applied. Let's find out. It did pass. So, it did break the grapple, and did do that action. So, thank you for mentioning that, Vela. But it could have prevented it. So, Jirok is free to move, by the way, at this point. And it's Vela's turn.
Um. That lacks him.
That hits. Nice. So, your axe digs into the tree, hurting it quite significantly. Let me see. You're still in your frenzy, I think, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you should have a second turn.
Do I need to do attack again?
Yeah. So, because that changes up. Like if you're swinging manually, it's gonna be different outcomes every time. So that was your first slash. Awesome, amazing hit. Go ahead, hit damage. Pretty poor damage, but you graze it enough to where the tree is unable to move at this point, and it's just sort of weakly chilling as it's burning and smoldering. You cut out part of its roots. You have bonus action available.
I forgot where I was. I think I moved like 15 feet.
Yeah, you do have some distance left, and you also have the bonus action available as well.
So, can this tree attack anymore?
It can, but weakly. I'm considering it prone, which means it's going to have disadvantage, and you have advantage on melee attacks when close. If someone from afar is trying to attempt it, that's disadvantage because they're prone. So it's basically a run up and beat on it type of thing. If that makes sense.
You gotta ground and pound it.
Yeah. Curb stomp, essentially.
Is that spear still on the ground?
Yeah, I would consider that to be right next to you and Leah in this region. The
I was
cultists missed, but not that
100%
bad.
planning on giving it to you.
Oh, for sure. Hell yeah. Steal that shit. Let me give you a spear.
it's a spear +2 according to the sheet there.
Yep. Yes, it is. It's a good spear. It's a fancy spear. It is a well-funded army's spear.
Does that count as an action?
I'm not gonna count that as an action, but yes, normally it is. To go pick
Okay.
up something.
Are spears one-handed or two? I forget.
You throw them one-handed, but I think they attack two if you're holding it.
What does spear +2 mean?
It means
it
it's always
gets
got.
+2.
Go ahead.
Oh, it gets +2 to its attack and damage rolls.
Yeah. It's basically like guaranteed higher hits and stuff.
Yeah, anything with a plus in it is automatically significantly better than whatever else is out there.
Okay.
Period.
And you said this is advantage. Wait, this bonus action, can I only use like a dagger or something?
Yeah, you couldn't use like a full-size spear. You could use your dagger,
Okay.
but not that. But like, yeah, in the future when you use that thing, you can either hold it and like use it with two hands, or you can throw it just like a javelin, basically.
She's in a frenzy right now, right?
Yeah. Oh, did she only do one attack?
I did too.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
I did too.
Yeah, you do
Oh,
have your bonus
okay,
action
never
though.
mind.
And it's with advantage? Or no?
Yes, because it's laying down. Yeah. And you're next to it.
Did I do that?
Yep. Heck yeah, that hits.
Oh, was that me?
Cool. So you got 5. That kills it. So you basically, how would you like to kill it? You have your dagger in hand. The tree is burning and singed. It's been beat up. You're the final kill.
I'd like to just start tearing all of the branches.
Okay, go barbarian beast
This
mode and
thing.
just start.
Yep.
Alright.
Going just freaking crazy.
Hell yeah. So you go around and like stab it a few times, but then you just like drop your knife or pocket it, and then you just start tearing at it, like ripping it limb from limb, literally. And it, as you're tearing off the limbs, human-looking blood just starts pouring out of its wounds as you're doing this, and it's like it sounds like you're breaking bones as you're doing this. It's a very surreal experience.
I'd like to wipe the blood on my face, stare at the next tree, and send Drock for his turn.
Roll intimidation for me, please. I just want to see.
Normal?
Yeah. Okay, I'll take that into account. Thank you, thank you. You definitely are intimidating this tree. It's not like a normal creature in the sense that it's had a life of any sort, but it's definitely aware of its situation, and it's scared of the barbarian. Okay, Jirok, go for it.
Can I move? Or am I like already at this tree?
Oh, so you may be in the measure mode on the left side. Make sure
Oh,
you're
okay.
clicking the one with the square, essentially.
Is this good or maybe like here?
Yeah, that's definitely like under it, because it's a tree, so it'd be like over you. So, yeah.
Okay.
You're definitely in melee range.
I'd like to tentacle attack this.
Alright, let's do it. That hits, and it's also grappled. Go ahead and roll damage. $10? Okay. So Jirok runs up and immediately slaps the tree a few times and manages to wrangle it into its tentacly arms. And it is now grappled.
And
Jirok is like battlefield glue. I like it. Like, I want this
I'll
character to
leave
just stay there. It's cool. All right. Will that be it for Jirok?
Yep.
Okay. It's Krako's turn. Now it needs to make a saving throw. Got a 19. Acris. Okay. So I think
hold
that
on,
passes
one
it,
sec.
essentially.
Yes, it does. Hold on. Oh, it's the crocodile's turn. Shit.
Yeah. So that's why I
My
rolled
brain
the
did not process that until
Moonbeam.
just now.
We're doing Moonbeam shit.
Yes, hold please. I gotta scroll for it.
Okay.
Well, it got absolute minimum.
1.
1.
Yeehaw.
Save.
Alright, so the crocodile begins moving because it wants to join the fight. Now, as it's doing this, the cultist is still on it, so the cultist also now has to run a saving throw. And it oops, hold on. Let me get this fixed. Okay. For better or worse, though, the cultist is not very happy with the situation, and starts cursing at the crocodile. You dumb beast! Got 17.
That also saves. Hold. To scroll all the way back up for the button.
9.
So round up or round down?
Up. We do up round here.
So 5.
Yeah.
The cultist got it worse than the TikTok croc.
Yep.
Good.
So the croc like moves and it's like, it's barely affected. And the cultist is like, literally, his skin is singeing, and the robes are showing, are starting to fall apart on his like arms and head and stuff. And he's hella mad. The crocodile rolls up and attempts to chomp at Jirok.
No.
Not Drock.
Fuck, 27? How in the fuck?
What the hell? How?
Yeah. I'm just gonna say this, the crocodiles are more dangerous than the cultists. And that is intentional.
We need that croc.
And I'm just thinking, could Vela end if we knock off the cultist off the crocodile? Could Vela attempt to just like break the crocodile in like a horse?
I believe she has some sort of animal handling. GG, don't do that, please. Be nice here.
I'm just wondering, because that would be hilarious that now we have a pet crocodile.
She doesn't. Okay, so there is some barbarians that can do that kind of thing, from what I remember. But, I mean, you could just use your normal animal handling if you really wanted to and you rolled really well. We could have a conversation at that point, but I don't think anybody here has any special abilities like that. Although she could, like, wrestle it or something and, like, do a strength contest. But I'm not sure that these are normal crocodiles either. They might be, but there may be some things there to consider. So the bite from the crocodile was a massive chomp and took a chunk out of Jirok's life, quite considerably, biting into the side of the squid. I'm going to consider it no longer grappling the tree at this point because of such a hard hit. The croc is not meant to be messed with in the sense that you may not want to be near it if you can avoid it. That's going to be the end of the croc's turn. Well, Leo, it's your turn.
Okay. I don't know if this will work, but I'm gonna try it because it sounds fun. I'm
Okay.
going to cast Speak with Animals.
Okay. How about it?
I'm gonna holler at the croc. Hey, if you kick your buddy off of you, the guy that's being a little shit and riding you right now, if you kick him off and eat him, I'll give you some extra special meat later.
Meat?
Meat.
Octopus meat.
Meat. You gotta eat the
Please.
guy on your back.
I need you to roll persuasion, please.
Can I use animal handling?
Do both if you'd like. I'll consider the result.
Okay. Animal handling. Persuasion.
Yes.
God
Natural
dang.
20!
Okay. Fucking A. What
So
the?
a dirty 20 for animal handling and a natural 20 for persuasion.
I
Fuck
have no
yeah.
choice. I have no choice.
I mean, you do. You
No, I don't.
100% do.
I know, but in my heart, in my mind, in my logic, I don't. The crocodile looks at you and thinks. It's only got a few brain cells as it's looking at you. And then it just sort of starts, you can see its eyes start watering. And then its mouth starts watering.
I like meat.
And it I'm gonna need it to do an athletics check. 1 second. Okay. As crocs do, they like to tumble when they fight. This one starts looking around, starts shaking its head, and starts to roll over. And the cultist is like, "Whoa, whoa, what the?" And starts cursing at it as the croc rolls over on its back, and the cultist is now on the ground. And the crocodile looks over at it and thwips the cultist with the tail. And I'm gonna have a little feature here. I know it's out of turn and all that, but considering the circumstances, I have to honor the d20. It tries to thwack the cultist, but misses. But the crocodile is now on your side and controlled by
Yes.
Trowel.
Yes! Cool. The rest of what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move over here, just like politely, just be like, "Sorry, I'm just gonna move you real quick," and he's gonna pick up Jirok and put him in the water. And
Give me a
just
strength check or athletics check, please, because I'm going to take that as your action.
Okay.
It's a pretty
Oh,
big move.
that's
Jirok is not small, so.
you said athletics?
Yeah, or strength, either one.
It's not much of a difference.
Nope.
11.
Just depends on your superstition. So that succeeds. It takes you a moment. It's a struggle, but you do manage to slide old boy into the water here.
Okay, cool. I just want to get him away from the squids and future possible attacks from the gator dial.
Yeah.
Aladial?
Aladial? I like
Crocagator?
that. Crocagator. Heck yeah. Meg, when you said we need that gator, I didn't expect you guys to get that gator, but god damn it, you got that fucking gator.
Go team.
Heck yeah. Alright, Leo, would you like to do something with your anything else?
That's it. That's all my turn. That's all
How
my
about
turn.
Basker?
Hold on, I need to check Basker's movement speed. I think he's 40. Cool. Let's see, he's all the way over there. actually. He'll. Whoops. Yeah, he'll move over to this side right over there.
Okay. Please run
And
perception on Basker.
oh boy. Uh all right. He has advantage on these, I believe.
What for? Because dog?
Yeah, because dog. Smell and hearing, if I recall correctly.
I'll allow it. It's a dog. I get it.
22.
All right, all right, all right. So Basker, as the dog is kind of separated from the commotion as things are going on over here, sniffs out something lurking in the water, and as Basker will discover, a crocodile's lovely little face is poking out of the water.
He immediately turns and dashes to the other side. He's like, nope, fuck that.
All right.
He sees the giant lizard and goes, yeah. Yes, action dash. That's the end of Basker's turn. He's like, he gets behind the two biggest people.
All right. Heck yeah. Okay, so
He is out of his depth.
definitely. So the new croc is in the turn order now, for next round. Little croc on croc action. This is cool. Yeah. Crested, it's your turn. I am the one that drives Crested. Oh my gosh. He is hurting, so I don't know what else he should do right now. Okay. He does have a dagger. It's better than nothing, I guess. He's gonna run up and dagger the tree once, getting only half damage. He's gonna do it again. Cool. Definitely hits. Full damage. Okay, so 4 plus 7, 11 damage to the tree. So Crested runs up, does a couple hits, and then backs off. And 1 second, let me read something. Okay. This is gonna have to make a roll. Ugh. Crested. I swear to God. He took the chance to back up, and unfortunately the tree got a opportunity attack on him. And it's probably gonna end his day. Yep. So Crested is now on the ground and out. He has been disabled. Killed, essentially. Currently preparing for death saving throws. Okay. This tree notices the commotion and begins attacking the crocodile.
Insane.
I gotta learn how to run a monk better, I swear. Jesus. I think he's just poorly set up, like, compared to you guys. Like, I'm like, every time he's like a wet noodle. And it's like, he shouldn't be, though. He has, like, good stuff. But, that definitely does not hit the croc. So that is
W.
that tree's turn. Sorry, what?
I said W.
Yes, definitely. And this one is gonna take attack at you, Leo. This tree in front of
Oh,
you.
goody.
Happening. Got a 20. And that's 20 damage.
Oh, God!
Yeah.
Leo's almost dead, y'all.
Wait, no, wasn't he at like 20 something?
He was at 24.
Oh shit, okay, yeah. Damn. Okay,
You
so
did 14 damage with the first hit, and then you just did 20 damage with the second. He's almost dead.
Okay. Gotcha. It is the road one's turn. From being tussled and thrown onto the ground, he's currently prone, and is gonna have to get up. He looks over at the crocodile and, in a fit of rage, let's see, I had a thing I wanted to do. Casts a bunch of poison at the croc. Critical hit, by the way. And then let's see what we get out of that. Oh wait, I forgot to do critical. God damn it. Oh, why doesn't it work for critical? Critical is just twice, right?
It depends, but with Foundry, it's critical. It's roll twice.
Okay, because I'm like, it doesn't show the critical option on this one for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, because poison spray is a save.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. So it's 17 damage to the croc. Got it.
Wait, huh?
So the road one did poison spray on the croc, and it got a natural 20, so a critical hit. Or okay,
So-
oh my god, I'm done. I'm dumb. The croc saved
rolled
it with a crit.
save crit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes no damage.
That exactly. You're right. You're right. My goofy ass brain.
I was so confused for
No,
a
you're
second there.
good.
I'm sorry.
Because I'm like reading it, my brain's like, but that says crocodile, as I'm continuing along. Okay. I was like doing the actions right, but thinking opposite. That was hella weird. But then I applied damage. Anyway, so the croc defeats the damage, and the road one is now standing and back in the fight, essentially doing nothing. Okay, Akros, it's your turn. A druidic one.
Blig, 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 bliggity, blig.
You're alive.
Yes, I
Blah
am.
blah blah.
Blah blah blah.
Blah blah
Blah.
blah. Blah.
Again, I'm just gonna do this because it's quicker to. You know what?
What's up, Beetlein?
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hit them both.
Okay.
Right there.
Nice. Is this Moonbeam? What are you doing?
Yep, still moving the moonbeam.
Righto.
The croc is friend now.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't. So, you may not
Okay
have been
then.
here,
So
but
then it's
Leo.
just going square for the cultist then. That square doesn't count.
Okay, so what Leo did was managed to do both a animal handling and persuasion check, rolled to a 20 on the crocodile, and so the crocodile has now switched sides.
I see.
In exchange for meat.
Yes, it has been promised meat, so I would recommend giving it that at some point.
Well, apparently the trees are made of meat, so.
It's true.
That's the whole plan. That's literally like 1/3 of the plan.
Oh, this cultist is having a bad day. Only a 5 on the con save. Oh,
Well, it lucks out because I rolled
yeah,
min damage.
just 2. With like singed
rough,
hair
buddy.
and stuff, in the robe, like hood having dropped, you can see the tattoo of the Cult of the Old Ones on his forehead. He just looks like he's been singed by lightning, and he's like, "Ha! I knew I could survive." After that small hit.
I'll just walk up to him and say, like a certain basketball player, and just slice him with the flame tongue scimitar.
He looks very sunburnt. Let's go.
Routine to hit.
Yep.
Done. Fire damage.
Okay.
Save me now.
Oof.
9.
Still good. Still good. So he gets a nice spicy slice in his torso, and he's starting to double over. He's still standing, but he's like, "Oh my god!" He's like flipping out. He's about to die.
Fuck. Moving the thing was a bonus action, so. I am just going to go ahead and. Actually, you know what? No, I'm just gonna stay there and just.
Watch him burn.
Basically. Stay right there. I'm in the gap of the moonbeam.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And like a famous wrestler, just give them 2 birds to the face.
Hell yeah. He's grimacing and he's like holding up his hand. He's like, stop. Vela, it's your turn.
After he says,
Oh, go ahead.
after he
sorry.
says stop, there go the 2 birds.
For sure. I love it. Vela, it's your turn now. I see you've moved to this tree.
Would like to hit this tree.
Please do. With the spear, +2. Heck yeah. That's a 13. That does hit. It is going to be half damage, though. So that's going to be a 5. Where are my sheets being weird? The freaking computer. Hold on. Okay. I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm sorry, my brain just had to do it.
You're good. You still got frenzy, so if you'd like to
Yeah.
hit again, you're welcome to, and you don't have to use the same weapon. $25. That definitely hits. $9. Heck yeah. Okay. So that's going to be, let's see. Calculator, my freaking brain. So with your spear, you run up and start slashing at it. Your second one really impacts, I'm assuming you're stabbing it actually, due to what it is, with your newly obtained spear. As you're doing this, you notice that the crocodile also has a longsword on its satchel. Just a thing you would notice as you're attacking and looking over at it. So it's not in the cultist's hands. And is there anything else you'd like to do?
How's the tree looking?
Pretty dang hurt. It's still alive. It still can fight, but it's significantly hurt. You do have your bonus action left.
What all can I do in a bonus action?
So you can use your dagger, and there's other various things, dashes and jumps and that sort of thing. Looking at your inventory, just a moment.
I move away from this tree, it's gonna hit me, right?
Yeah, that incurs a opportunity attack. Let's see.
I want to kill
Reduce
this man
damage
with
dealt
his
to you.
spear.
Oh, you have a reaction. So as a reaction, reduce damage dealt to you by 1d12. Reduce damage to by that once per short rest. You can only do this once. I'm only saying this because you're a new player. I wouldn't ever direct someone, but I would say that's not necessarily wise to use in this moment. You have a ton of health left. In fact, you're full health. So, but yeah, there's little things like that you can do. But that's a reaction, not a bonus action. So that's like if something hits you, you can claim that and make that your reaction.
If I grab this sword, is that a bonus action?
Yeah, I'll call your move and grabbing that to be a bonus action to add to your inventory, essentially.
Okay. I want to do that and then move back. Putting myself in front of
Love it.
Leo.
Okay.
And
in a sense,
that's
you have defanged the cultist a bit as well, because his weapons were on the gator itself, and you now have both.
And that's it for Vela.
Okay. Jirok is up. And for reference, Leo is very low health, and Crasted is no health. He is currently on the ground, essentially dead. He can come back, he can be revived with health and that sort of thing, but he's currently going to be making death saves.
Oh, whoops.
But I don't think Jirok can help in that way. He has no sort of healing or anything like that, so... He could move him, but that's about it.
Please don't move the middle boy.
I want to tentacle this tree.
Okay. Have at it. 19 definitely hits. You're now grappling with the tree. 8. Excellent. So, as Jirok goes up and attacks, manages to take a significant amount of damage to the tree. and the tree is now being held down and is essentially ready to die. It can still fight, but only if it breaks out of this grapple.
Okay. And I'll end it there.
So it is a crocodile's turn. Is it friendly crocodile? Yes, it is.
Yay! Friendly crocodile!
Hell yeah. So, friendly crocodile is gonna charge up its juices. It's hungry. It wants to fight. It's gonna do one attack with its bite and one with its tail at one bite for the cultist, one tail for the willow.
Wandering willows. I don't know what they're called.
So that's a 13 on the cultist. That definitely hits. I call these awakened willows. That is their Zotian Epoch name. And a solid 30 on the damn... Oh, I did the wrong thing. 1 second. A solid 30 damage on the cultist. Basically, the crocodile turns around, looks at the singed and whimpering man, and in its pathetic manner, just gets chomped in half by the crocodile, and it shakes and throws part of it into the water and eats some of it, and the cultist is dead. During this during this gleeful motion, the crocodile turns around and thwaps its tail at the tree.
Well, there goes whatever loot the cultist was holding. Oh well.
Yeah, it's a bit inaccessible. That definitely hits the tree. And obliterates the dang thing. So Jirok, as Jirok is like holding it, and like keeping it down, the alligator flips around and basically shatters the tree into a bunch of branches and bark, and that one is now dead. The crocodile is now going to move over here, and face our friend, the tree. That'll be it for its turn. Unfortunately, though, Basker has uncovered something else. Another crocodile, which will be making its way over to you guys. Let's see how much distance it needs to move. Okay, it can't quite reach Acarus, but it'll sure try. And as this crocodile walks up, yet another cultist uncovers themselves from their invisibility ring on the back of this one, and is like, "We have you surrounded. You're not gonna live today." Acarus, you hear this behind you as the cultist just appears on the crocodile's back.
Not again.
Let's see. Where is the dang... There's the button. Okay. Leo, it's your turn.
Okay. It's not much, but, you know, better than nothing. Leo's gonna bend down and cure wounds caressed.
Alright. Very grateful for that.
That's 9 healing.
Hell yeah. That's good. Thank you very much. Crested, like, receives this healing energy from you and just kind of, like, blinks, and as his eyes blink, instead of their usual goldish orange color to them, with a tinge of red, as he's, like, awaking, essentially, his eyes turn on, basically. There's, like, a wave of green over them as he's waking up. And looks up at you and offers his thanks and gets back up into the fight.
Alrighty. Uh,
I need my damn voice changer bag.
oh, I do have a lesser healing pot. Do those work the same as normal healing potions, I guess?
yeah, yep. Yeah, because I think you bought that from the apothecary.
Yeah. They're just D4s plus 1, right? I think.
Yeah, I'd have to look it up because I think we just put them in randomly, right? Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
Because there weren't any actual healing potions as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, yeah. 1 second. Unless you find it before me, it's fine. Oh yeah, I would just say 1d4 because it's lesser, and the standard is 2d4 plus 2, so 1d4 plus
Yeah.
2.
1d4 plus 2.
Yeah, may as well. I'm just following that, or it could be plus 1 because it's half of that. Let's
I'll
just
go
cut it
with
in half.
plus 1.
Yeah, let's cut it in half. I like that.
I get 4. I get 4 back. That's not
Oh.
terrible.
Yeah, it's something.
Better than nothing. I'm
Yeah.
now down to 1 of these healing pots. That's
And
totally fine by me.
you did manage to get your team a nice damage sponge, so it's good.
Mm-hmm. Yes, now we have at least one very angry crocodigator thing.
Crocodigator, I like that.
Yeah, and Leah's gotta move over here. That'll end his turn. Just kind of get away from the gator.
Okay, how about Basker?
Basker feels kind of perky, I guess. Okay, it was 20 feet. Let's see. Oh, cool. This'll probably, be a suicide mission, but Basker's gonna charge the dude.
Okay.
Okay, so he's gonna specifically charge the cultist. Oh wait, that was the wrong button. There we go. That's on Gator dial number 2.
Okay.
And let's see. Boop-a-doo.
Nice,
18 to hit.
Definitely.
All right. So he takes. Right. Okay. So it's D8, D6 plus 4 damage. He takes 13 damage and has to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. $19.
19?
Yep.
Shit. Okay, yeah, he saves.
Alright. Good amount of damage, though. Takes a nice chunk out of him.
Yep, and then after that, Basker's gonna... do I risk it for the biscuit, or... Let's see. Move 20... He's got 20 left. Yeah, you know what? He's gonna pop back over there.
Okay. I'm gonna take an opportunity attack with the cultist.
Alrighty.
And I got a 3.
A 3? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that misses.
Yeah, so the cultist reaches down to grab the longsword. Basker moves so fast that he was caught off guard, took a nice bite out of him, and he's like reaching for the sword off of the saddle and tries to swing at you and misses.
Basker just goes woof and turns and shakes his butt at him.
Alright. So, our monk friend, the metal man, is available. Let's see what he can do. What does this do? Okay, so Basker's gonna run up to this this new cultist over here, and he's gonna, or Basker, I meant to say Crasted. It's same syllables and kind of similar sounding name. And he's gonna run up to the side of the crog and just start wailing on the cultist here. He's gonna use his open hand technique with his fury of blows. And I will follow up with the results. Right. So he's gonna end up hitting 3 times. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, okay. So the attack got 17, which is great. And then his other attack, because I need to stack the other one. And that one's a 7, so one of his hits does miss, but 2 of them don't. So a total of 8, but on this third hit, he's gonna try and knock the cultist off. And let's see. So it needs to make a dex saving throw. Dang it. Okay, they passed. Okay, so on the third hit, if he succeeded this, the cultist would have been knocked 15 feet away. So it's like a bunch of punches and then like that final blow that like pushes him away. But he failed on that, but did manage 8 damage. I guess this is more of a control the battlefield type of player, which is good to know. And that's going to be it for the old Robo Boy. Okay. Up next is that same robed one. Reaching out with the saber, or not the saber, the longsword. It's going to try and attack our metal friend. Getting a 16, which matches, so it's going to be half damage. So that'll be a 4. Takes a cut out across it, but he is still very much alive. Okay. This tree's turn. Gosh, so many monsters. Gonna attack the Croco. Okay. That misses. And that's it for the tree. At the top of the hour is Akris.
How do I do that? Hold on, give me 1 second. It's
How many moonbeams have you used, by the way? Isn't it 10 within that spell?
It is.
Like uses
Doesn't
before concentration ends and you have to recast?
No, I think it's time.
Oh, it's time? Okay.
Hold on, I need to scroll all the way back up to find it. Oh, it doesn't say. Of course it does. 1 second, let me just get on the D&D Beyond. It'll say on there.
Okay.
Because D&D Beyond actually has a spell.
I mean, I'm reading it on your character sheet, but yeah, it doesn't say the time or turn level.
Yeah, that's just because the thing, it doesn't like it on Boundary for some reason.
That's annoying.
Which is why I keep a copy of this sheet on D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
It is 1 minute.
Okay. We're not 1 minute in at all. Combat is fast, so you're good.
No. So, but first, actually, I am going to go ahead and move like that.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. How
And
did
I'm
you do
gonna
that?
when you click it, you hit control and then click. It'll do the waypoints.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna slice the cultist and try and knock them off the crocodile.
Okay.
That's
That
pretty
definitely
good.
hits. Yeah, yeah. I'm just realizing my chat bot in the stream for this page is different because I changed the source, so I have to fix that.
Oops. That's a total of 13.
Oh, it does work. Okay. Yeah, that definitely. Let's see what do they got. Oh, you kill them. Feel free to describe it.
I'm guessing on the first, if I can do it as 2 strikes, basically the first strike knocks him off of the crocodile, and then the second strike is just right through the neck as he burns alive.
Hell yeah. As his body gets pushed off and the skull rolls away into the water, you now have an angry crocodile, but no cultists.
I think I used, 20, 30 feet, I think. So I think I still have like 5 to 10 feet of movement. I'll go assume 5.
I'll say 10. It's okay
Do
because you have
that.
35 feet. You're a little faster
Yeah.
than most, so you can have.
So let's go with 10, and then I'm going to, as a bonus action, move the moonbeam onto that crop.
I'm gonna say that your moonbeam interrupts the alligator's action to attack you on the opportunity.
Okay, I'm just trying to find a way that it hits him without hitting Graston.
Appreciate it. Probably like up here at the
That
head.
works. Yeah, that works. Look at that.
13.
That fails.
Okay.
For 8.
Nice, nice. Once again, the crocodile is, I don't know, bemused. Just singed, but like, it kind of like slows down and enjoys the heat.
Yeah, how is everyone looking?
So, I think Crested and Leo are the most hurt right now, and then Jurok after that. Yes. Vela is tip-top, and Basker is close to top.
Yeah, Basker's fine. Even if he dies, he'll come back later.
Exactly.
How is Leo looking?
Rough. A quarter.
Yeah. Less than a quarter.
Yeah.
If math is correct. He is fine right now. He is maintaining some distance.
And like Crasted is low, but due to the nature of what he is, he has a bit of more staying power than a fleshy human or half human.
First level healing word to Leo.
Sure.
Okay.
It's the only thing I can do right now.
Nah, that's fine.
For 7. Oh, the healing word I don't think would help Cresta because I think Cresta is a construct.
Cure wounds helped him.
He
Yeah,
is
but not healing word.
He is not a construct.
Interesting. Okay. That'll be my turn.
Yeah.
Make it my turn.
Let's see. Yeah, sorry, I'm like clicking around a bunch of shit trying to clear the screen. Yes, it's Vela's turn. Thank you.
No worries. How's the...
I would definitely say that this croc is your biggest threat right now if you're trying to threaten analysis. But both this tree and that croc have a lot of health.
I don't know.
And it's okay if the croc near the octopus dies.
Yes. Unless you really, really want to keep him as a pet forever and ever and ever.
We need that croc.
Risk assessment.
You also have 2 more squishy allies over here by this very dangerous croc, whereas this croc, which is your disposable ally and has a lot of health, is sort of like the buffer between this tree and the rest of the group. Yeah.
Both crocs.
If you can convince this croc like Leo did, you're fully welcome to turn him. I don't know if you have animal speech though, because that really helped him too.
Yeah. I also got really lucky with that one.
Yeah, that I gotta say the DC was very high.
Yeah.
So
I can throw this spear.
Wait. Yeah, you can throw it or use it melee, either one. Just like a javelin.
This dagger is 6 pounds.
Apparently.
Oh, I have 6 of them.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
That throws me off sometimes too.
Wait, can I stay here first? Like, don't think I moved at all.
I understand. You're good.
Is there a difference, like, in the rolling, the chance of hitting if I throw versus I'm right there next to it melee attack? Or is it like the chance is the same?
There's currently no conditions that would be external that would do that, and I'm pretty sure the action on its own is the same either way. Let me see. You do have these different attack modes, so if you click on the little dice in your character sheet, you'll see attack mode on a drop down, and you'll have one-handed, two-handed, and thrown, and those might have an effect, especially between 1 and 2. So I would use that when you're doing your attacks with it, to like differentiate that. I don't know if you saw that or no.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So a 16 does hit. Did you walk up and melee it?
Yes.
Okay. And yep, that's 8 damage. Nice big healthy chunk. You have 1 more action to go.
Oh.
Oh, nice. Twice. Hell yeah. So you total for you to take a nice 16 points out of that gator. You run up and start stabbing at it, slashing it, The gator is now engaged with you, fighting, and is focused on you. You have a bonus action left.
Scared.
Oh, sorry. Yep.
Roll
That attack does not hit.
Okay.
Bounces right off the tough, leathery reptilian skin.
Oh. Okay. Um. Okay.
Just make Discord so big.
And I can't do anything else.
Not really.
Oh,
And
no.
I don't recommend disengaging unless you have a way to disengage cleanly, because that does create opportunity attack from something very powerful.
For future reference,
Yeah.
I have a hunting trap in my bag. What can I do with that?
I feel like that's more of a roleplay item, but let me take a look.
Okay.
Okay, so I've read the whole thing. You can indeed use it in combat, though it's more of like a throw it on the ground and like if something happens to walk over it.
Gotcha.
But in combat, most things would see you throw it down and know that it's there and want to walk around it, unless they're like forced into it or something like that. It's not necessarily going to be like a reliable thing.
Okay.
But yeah.
Uh,
Definitely something you
now,
can use, but it's more like, say you're navigating something and you want to, like, I don't know, kill a guard walking by on like a catwalk or something. That's what that would be for.
gotcha. That'll be it for Vela.
Okay, yeah, Jirok's turn is definitely active.
So I can only. How far can I move?
Only
Jirok?
10 feet on land. So
Okay.
he's very limited, like literally 2 blocks. So he could get in melee range of this tree. That's it. And it would take him like 2-3 turns just to get
Took
over
2
to the
turns.
croc. So he's a little occupied. He's just a slow, watery boy. Okay. That definitely hits. 10 damage, and you have managed to grapple the tree, so it's not going to be moving anywhere. And you gave it its first hit of the day.
That'll be it for Jirok.
Okay. Alright, it's Friendly Crocodile's turn. Seeing this going on, it's going to join in on Jirok. Having held down the tree, it's going to multi-attack, take disadvantage, and just bite and whip its tail at this lovely evil tree. Be a 13, so that is going to be half damage. Oops. God damn it, I just did that again. Oh, it worked. Okay, cool. I think. Hold up. No, because I had that point, and then... It's 12 damage. Okay. Now he's going to use his tail. Got 18, that hits, full damage. Okay, 15. So, yeah. That gator is taking huge hits out of that tree, and the tree is definitely worse for wear and starting to bleed out. Pools of human-looking blood are starting to pour out from the bites in its bark. Okay. And now it's Evil Crocodile's turn. Engaged in battle with Vela. Not that it's actually evil aligned, I'm just it's under control. It's now attacking Vela. And it gets a measly 9. So it manages. Vela, how do you block this?
With
Some
my shield.
visual with your shield. Okay, yeah, you turn around and block the bite with it, and successfully prevent it from continuing on. Its teeth are like sunk into the shield as you're like wrestling it around. That's gonna be it for the crocodile. Leo, it's your turn.
You said that there was a sword hanging off of Mr. Crocodile over here.
Vela already has it.
Oh,
Throw it to you.
she looted that hecka quick.
no, I wasn't sure.
But yeah, if you want her to throw it to you, I'd allow it. That's fine.
Hey, is the one that was on cultist number B over here still lying on the ground somewhere?
Yeah, it's sitting in the mud.
Okay, I'll just mage hand that over to myself. Just
Ooh.
yoink.
Star Citizen Tractor Beam. Let's go. Okay.
That'll be my action as y'all will just see this sword that just kind of flies over and just heads to Leo with it because there's an invisible hand. It's kind of holding it like it's a hand now.
Yeah. Where is that actor? Oh, because I deleted the actor. That was dumb. I got a solution.
Yeah, that'll be my turn. He kind of moves
No bonus
forward
action?
to no bonus action.
Okay.
Basker, and Basker will just move over here, and that'll end his turn as well.
Okay. You do have control over... Oh, wait. Hold up. Press it.
I have control over what?
Yourself and your brain and your heart. Nothing.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Sure.
My brain is just babbling. It's okay. Let's see. So, more unarmed strikes at our lovely crocodile friend. 13 does not hit. Do his second blow. Half damage. A lovely 2. Crest just slaps the alligator. Stop it. Okay. Let's see. Seeing as the crocodile is engaged with Vela right now, has its teeth on the shield, Crasset's gonna try and sneak away. While that's happening, I'm gonna make the crocodile bite with disadvantage due to the current kerfuffle. And that is going to be a 9. Crasset escapes successfully. Good for him. He is just shouting, "Go team!" at the moment. Alright, it's Tree's turn. It's going to try and break out of the current thing with Jirok. Let's see. DC is 16. Cool. A 5 fails, cannot attack. Currently stuck. All right, Akris, your go.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep that moonbeam straight on him.
Okay.
So another. Did it do its save on its turn?
I just realized it didn't, so let's take care of that first.
Yep.
$19.
It saves and it saves annoyingly.
Yeah, this is a tough bastard. Some goodness. 10. Okay,
5
it's not bad. It's
takes
something.
half. So
Yeah, it's definitely getting a little crispy.
yeah, let's just go right up to it and attempt to stab.
Enjoy your stabbing. 11 does not hit.
11?
Nope. Too tough. That skin is scaly.
That'll be my turn then.
Okay. You okay with me moving your character up since you meleeed?
Yeah, go ahead.
Vela, it's your turn.
Let's see. Spearing again.
What?
Oh,
that matches, so it's gonna be half damage.
okay.
And to be clear, that's not normal D&D rules. That's Zotian Epoch rules. So
I hear you.
some small mods. So that's gonna be 4. Go ahead and roll your second attack. Definitely hits.
Oh.
7. All right. Adds up to a pretty solid number. So this crocodile is definitely feeling the hurt. You're seeing some blood coming out of it. It's definitely, its movements are starting to slow. It's very much in the fight, but it is hurt.
Gonna hit it with a dagger. Oh, I'm probably not.
Yep, too tough.
That's
All
it
right,
for Vela.
cool. How about Jirok? Still grappling the willow. You can punch it if you'd like.
Would I just use tentacles again?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming if he has 8 limbs, he can grapple it and also give it a couple wallops at the same time. So that's where I'm coming from for there. That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh my gosh.
4. Definitely got a few bops on it, but it's just like the little red eyes on the bark is just like looking at Drock, like squinting in anger.
That's it for Jirok.
Friendly giant crocodile is gonna do her thing. Okay. That is going to be 16 damage. I mean, 8 damage. By the way, has my mic been okay today? Because
I
I did
think
switch.
so.
Okay, cool. Because I did switch to a different one, and I've never used it on stream before, and I know my old one was doing like funky crackles and stuff, so just wanted to check in on that.
There was some crackling, but that was on my end earlier, and it
Okay.
passed.
Cool, cool. Alright, now the tail attack, and that does hit full damage. Ooh. Ooh wee. Nice big 17. This willow is very hurt. It's near a quarter of its life. Okay. Evil crocodile. Once again, going to try and attack Vela. With this succeeding attack, it's also going to use its multi-attack and whip its tail at Acris. So it's by... Wait, what? Oh. I don't know why it happened twice. I'm only taking the first one because that's the one I actually got. If I'm understanding that correctly. Yes. Okay, so that's 13 damage, Vela. Ooh, shit. Okay, critical hit with the tail on Acris.
I did not count the last hit I got, by the way.
Did you get hit in the past?
I believe so.
Well, let's start with the first one. I don't remember it, so we're not going to worry about it.
Vela hasn't taken any damage as far as I'm aware of.
Yeah, I didn't think she had.
Un-
Jirok has, but not
until
Vela.
If the recent attack did any damage to her, then that's a different story.
I thought
And
I
if
got
she's
bit.
you were bitten at.
Oh, but it... Okay.
So the tail is 25 damage to Acris. Where did my calculator go? Oh my god. Oh, yes, thank you. The croc failed. I've had you 5x5 on audio. No, not the tail. What is 5x5? Also, Acris, I'm not sure if you're muted, because I can't hear you.
I had stepped away for a moment.
Oh, okay. No worries. Basically, the crocodile did fail your saving throw. Per moonbeam.
5x5 is loud and clear.
Okay, so failed saving throw. I do need to do concentration first. That's what, half the damage, correct?
Didn't I do concentration? Isn't that what this is?
No, I have to do the concentration check for the moonbeam. That's what, half the damage, correct?
Don't I have to do this then? I'm genuinely confused. Those are the numbers.
Okay, so I have to roll a concentration check because I got hit by the crocodile.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for the moonbeam. And then if I hold concentration on the moonbeam, then the saving throw would still have to happen.
Okay.
So, and if I remember how D&D works correctly, it is half the damage rounded up. We're at a minimum of 10, so I need to roll a 12.
Okay.
Nope. Yeah, no, the moonbeam drops.
Huh?
So that saving throw doesn't matter.
Okay. So you do get that full 25 hit.
Yes.
Okay.
I would have
Understood.
taken that hit anyways. It was just now at that point I had to roll concentration for the moonbeam.
Yeah, makes sense. Because that knocked your
So it
concentration
doesn't
out of
take
it.
any damage on its turn.
Yeah. Okay. Crocodile bested you this round.
Not for long. Not for long.
Yeah.
Still have a second level spell slot.
Alright, Leo, it's your turn.
Alrighty. Leo will pop over here. Yeah, let me check something.
Oh, we only have 15 minutes left. This combat needs to end.
Oh man. I'll telekinetic shove, strength saving throw on
On the
the
croc?
crocker. Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
I am trying to shove it this way.
Okay. It just has a massive strength, so that's why I said, are you sure? And it's big.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
Not completely, but I want to do it.
There's my ability check. 15.
Yeah, that succeeds. It's fine. It feels a nudge just out of nowhere. It's like, eh.
It barely registers it. Just kind of goes, what?
Yeah, it's fine.
For sure. Anything else you'd like to do?
Uh, no. And for Basker's turn, he'll hold on. I need to make sure I'm measuring this right. Nope. He'll move. Yeah, that'll be good.
Okay. That it for you and Basker?
Yep, that'll be it for me and Basker.
Crested, recognizing that the Willow is currently in a unable to fight position, takes the opportunity, runs up, and begins giving a wallop. Fifteen hits. Only a 4. Only 2 hits. So 10 damage. Cool. So, Crested runs up with his dagger and gets in there, and as the crocodile and Jirok are like doing their thing, he finds little places where he can stab and takes a nice little chunk out of it. The tree is definitely worse for wear. It's bleeding quite a lot now. Yes, this tree bleeds. It's a little weird, but hey, that's life. Things are funky. It's Tree's turn. It's gonna try and break out of that that issue. It fails with a spectacular 5. Akris, it's your turn.
I am going to go ahead, use my last second level spell slot to Moonbeam the croc again.
Okay. Let's go. Croc got an 8.
Takes full damage.
Hell yeah.
For 16.
Nice, nice. That's a nice comeback. Croc is definitely getting singed now. The wounds that have been opened up by the team attacking and stabbing and all that stuff, the radiant damage is getting into the soft, squishy inside of the Croc.
Yeah, and I'm just going to stay where I am at the moment and just hold on, do I have a potion? What's the rule on using potions on oneself? It's a bonus action?
Free action in my mind.
Reaction? Alright. I'm gonna use a healing potion, cause ow!
Yeah, definitely.
Didn't roll?
Oh, weird.
Question mark? Consume resource. No, it's
I guess just do it manually. 2d4s and then +2.
2d4 plus 2, yep. Don't know what happened there.
I have
Take
no
7
idea.
points.
So that'd be 18 total.
Yep.
Sweet, sweet.
I am exactly half.
Okay, is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, that'll be it.
Vela, it's your turn. You guys are getting close. You can do this.
Zooming. Oops. W.
Definitely hits.
W.
Dubs, 13. Heck yeah. Nice chunk. That's your second attack?
Yes.
Oof. Okay.
Was it not enough?
No, it's good. The croc is like super dead. Not extra dead, not actually dead, but like very close to dead. So you get in there with the spear and you're stabbing and slashing and doing all this stuff, and this croc is like on its last legs.
Sweet.
Hits. Definitely hits. You kill it. Would you like to describe it?
I'd like take all the rage I have left in me and pick it up by its tail and throw it towards the other tree to intimidate it.
Ooh, hell yeah. Okay, give me a strength saving throw.
With advantage because rage.
True. True.
How do I do that? Strength?
So just on the left, where it says strength, just click on it.
Okay.
On the word, and then it'll give you a pop-up, and then ability check.
Ability check.
That's more of like a you initiating the action. Saving throw is usually more responding to something, but they're basically the same. It doesn't.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So 21. So Vela in a extreme barbarian display of strength grabs this giant gator 2-3 times her size and starts swinging it around and launches it at the other tree and or at the tree that that Jirok is currently holding on to and pinning down. Vela, I want you to roll a basic d20. Okay. An impressive feat, but you do not manage to actually hit the tree. But the gator lands all the way over here next to the tree, and is totally dead.
Nice.
Slumped over, just a corpse. All right. Is it anything else you'd like to do?
Can I move?
Yes, you have movement left. You're full speed still. So 30.
I'm in here. And then I'll end her turn.
Okay. Go ahead and use Druck.
W.
Nice. Roll that crit damage. 15. I believe you kill it. Yes, you do. Feel free to describe that too.
Dang, I don't know. I don't know what to do to a tree.
How would an octopus kill a giant monstrous tree? Like, crunch it with its
Draw and
massive
quarter.
strength? Yeah. Drown it.
I was gonna say that, like, somehow rip it out of the ground and just start pulling it into the water.
Hell yeah. Let's do it. Okay. So Jirok manages to grab the tree and like start using his tentacles on the ground and pull himself along as the tree is fighting back with its roots, trying to dig into the tree or into the ground. It's too muddy for it to really get a good grasp, so Jirok just kind of slowly drags it into the water with it, and the tree is like shrieking and bubbling and like thrashing around as you're drowning it, and then eventually it goes silent. And you've drowned a tree, which is a very weird thing to say, but congratulations, everyone. You've survived this encounter for the moment.
Woo.
You now have an alligator friend.
Alligator. Do you want to give him the croc meat? Or is that cannibalism?
That's definitely cannibalism. But I'll let you guys decide
Oh.
that. I'm just the DM.
How, just out of curiosity, how healthy does the croc look?
More than half, but not much more.
Okay. Damn it. Well, there goes whatever loot was on the anyways, Leo is going to, while he probably has a fairly full stomach already, Leo is going to remove the articles of everything from the cultist, wash him down by just, like, pushing him around in the water, and then he's going to chop up the cultist into bits and feed him to the croc.
As you do this, the gator's just kind of waiting patiently, sort of swaying back and forth. Every time you throw a piece, it just reaches up and clomps it down, and just kind of chills. After some time of feeding it and making sure it's satisfied, it just kind of goes and rests over here by this this place where it looks like you could tie up a horse or a donkey or something like that, and just starts to doze off into a nap.
Leo will loot the battlefield, and he'll also, carve up the other croc when there's time.
Okay. We can do some housekeeping later after the session. I don't want to reduce momentum. In front of you is a cabin. You've been fighting in front of it this whole time, but you've been focusing on these issues of survival. Let me move the camera 1 second. Oh, camera golem needs to move because of lighting rules and stuff. Okay. Alright, so you walk up to this wooden cabin. It looks more distinct in the sense of it's similar to what you've been seeing in the Porta Talorn. It's the kind of building you're not totally used to. There's only some stonework at the bottom. Most of it is made out of milled planks of wood. And it has shuttered windows and a small walkway that goes up on a little step and porch into the front door. The front door looks closed, not broken in or anything like that. Just a regular wooden door. There's a wheelbarrow next to it where it looks like it's used for doing various chores around the place. What would the group like to do?
Short rest.
Short rest, huh? Sure, have at it. If everyone would like to short rest, please do.
Leo will just be like, before we, decide to knock on that door over there, do you all want to take a break?
Yes,
I could
please.
really use one.
Okay. Yeah, feel free to like hang out there. Let's say during the time that you're like feeding the crocodile and all that, you all are just kind of chilling, very aware that when you showed up here, there were people expecting you. So on the other side of that door might not be something pleasant. So you all just kind of chill out there, waiting, sort of anxiously. You'll notice, though, in your time sitting there and resting, that across on the other side of the cabin is a small smoke plume, which looks like from a cooking fire or campfire coming up over the other side of the house. Just something you noticed as you were chilling. But yes, everyone please do roll a short rest. And Vela, do you need help for that?
Oh, yeah, I must have not did that right. I'm supposed
Oh, you're
to
good.
roll?
Hold on.
Do
I have so many windows open. Just a second. Yeah, so on your... That's hit dice. Is that... So on your character sheet, you should have like a bed icon. Or sorry, no, it depends on the one you're using. So under hit dice, it says S rest. Click that.
Okay. I clicked rest. That's what I did do earlier, and then
Okay.
I don't know if that's not what I was supposed to do. So I just did the roll. I don't know
Okay.
if that was what I was supposed to do.
Yeah, generally it will calculate whatever you need through the short rest.
Okay.
Like it doesn't always recuperate health, from what I remember.
Oh, I
Am I wrong?
see.
Am I
Okay.
wrong in that?
My health did go up.
It did. Okay. Yeah, Crasted's didn't, for instance. Okay. Akris, did you take your rest?
Give me 1 second.
I can do it for you if you want.
I just stepped away for a moment.
Okay.
I'll leave it at that. I've used 2 of my 4 hit dice.
I'm gonna have Crasted do the same. Cool. A little juiced up. Alright, so now that you've had your little rest and your feeding of the crocodile, what does the party do? We will be ending very soon. I just want to finish off really quick with some RP.
Who goes up to knock on the door? That's the question.
Leo will stand 10 feet away from the door and slightly to the side and use his mage hand to hold a little rock and knock on the door.
Also, while you guys have been resting and kind of wandering and meandering, picking up loot and stuff, you do notice across the way, even though the cabin is in the shadows, there seems to be like an outhouse and some broken boat parts over here, and what looks like a wooden walkway that goes over there.
Oh, I want to search this area so bad.
Next time, I suppose. Okay, so Leo, your mage hand goes up and taps on the door. There's no answer.
Excuse me, we're looking for one Mr. Turtleberry or Turtle. Who was it that sent us again? I forget their name. It's been a while.
Clever and what is it? Oh, I had it earlier. I even
Clever.
said it. It's
Was it
Cleverberry
Clever
and
and
Rare. Clever and
uh,
Rare. So
Clever and Rare sent us here? We apologize for the ruckus that was outside. We weren't expecting, problematic individuals to be in the neighborhood.
no answer. Please roll perception.
Everyone or just Leo?
Everyone can, but mainly Leo.
Okay.
Natural one.
There's no
Well, looks
answer.
like
Huh?
I'll go ahead and do perception.
Okay. Okay,
Thank
Mr.
God.
Mr. Fancy Ears. So,
Don't blame me, I'm an elf.
I know. So you notice that the outhouse has been recently used, like very recently used, like perhaps within the last hour. It's warm. You can smell it from afar. Um, so there's definitely someone home.
Can I go ahead and a wild shape? Well, I'm gonna walk over to where Leo is first before I do that. I can change into something to sneak inside. I mean, the outhouse absolutely smells, so that means somebody's used it recently.
Was the door of the outhouse closed?
No, but apparently was still kind of warm.
Oh, okay. One second. He'll put the rock down with a mage hand, and he'll try the doorknob.
Just
If there
opens.
is one, it just opens.
Yep.
I just look to Acarus. I don't like this.
Neither do I.
I mean, I already didn't like this, but I like this even less now. I'm gonna go in first. Do you want to follow behind? I guess.
Sure.
All right, they already know we're here, anyways. Leo will go kind of. He'll stay to the side of the door, and he'll poke his head around inside.
Okay. Roll me perception. Nice.
Natural 20.
Hell yeah. I've had several today. What the heck? Okay. So as you peek in, it's kind of dark inside, but with your special eyeball abilities, what you see is a front foyer to a small cabin, but not too small. It's actually pretty nicely furnished. Hanging across the entryway into the kitchen is a banner of flags, multiple colors. Looks like some sort of celebration has happened recently here. You'll also notice that the kitchen table in the middle of that room has been broken in half and smashed into pieces. So have multiple chairs. 3, to be exact. There's wine rack on the other side of the room, a washing station, a stone stove. By Zotian standards, it's pretty advanced.
Man, I wish my mom could have seen this house. Like, holy shit. Akris, do you see this shit?
I don't get what you mean.
I thought this was just a cabin. This is practically a mansion compared to back home.
The woodwork
Like,
is
sure.
exquisite and expertly manufactured. Everything has a nice finish to it and somehow pretty precise.
Like, even if it's broken, this furniture is nice. Look at that chair over there. Is that, like, wrapped in something? He's just pointing to this chair over here that looks like it's a leather recliner.
It is leather and it has felt armrests.
Like, do you see this chair over here? Like, if I could give that to my auntie and she'd literally treasure it for the rest of her life. I know like 6 girls at the house who would love this couch just to sit on it.
You see Akris kind of roll his eyes, like, obviously not trying to show it. Like, he's like, okay.
Like, it's a place to live. Like, whatever.
Yeah. Is
Okay,
this over here another door?
That is another door, yes.
There is another one over here along with what look like some windows.
Yep, those are windows.
Leo's gonna mage hand this door open.
Okay.
Hello? Anybody home? I guess he'll go over here and poke his head around inside this room.
1 second. As you do, you open the door, and you find
Oh, god damn it.
in the other room a unfortunate individual tied up in his chair, sitting next to the bed. There's a small candle on the desk over here. It's the only light into the room. Looks like a tabaxi sitting in this chair, slumped over, bleeding onto the ground. His hands are tied behind his back. He looks very bruised. He might not be dead, but he is slumped over.
Hey, Akris! Here, quick, please. Leo will go over to him and he'll put a good berry in that mouth of the tabaxi. Give him 1 hit point.
Okay. With that amount that you just like feed into the tabaxi, like he's basically unconscious. That little good berry gives him a bit of awakeness, and he looks up at you. He goes,
Run. Get out of here. You don't want to be here.
How many?
2.
Outside dead.
No. You don't get it.
Leo
And-
looks around the room.
do you walk into the room further?
No, he's just like kind of he's holding the tabaxi and he's just with his one good eye just looks around the room, scanning it for any sign of movement, breathing, smell, whatever.
Investigation, please.
Okay. Investigation, damn it.
Hold on a second.
Whatever. 14?
Did you want to back that up, Akris? Is that what you're saying? So no, you don't necessarily see anything in particular, though. Over on the desk where there is a candle burning, you do notice that there's like a piece of parchment on there, a quill, looks like tons of books over here, but nothing necessarily out of the order other than this very damaged, very broken tabaxi in front of you, bleeding out onto the ground. On the desk though is a dagger of sorts. The hilt of it is white. An ivory color.
An ivory hilted dagger?
Yes.
Leo kind of lifts up the tabaxi, kind of, with his one good arm. And keeps an eye out in the room and around. And he slowly begins backing away out of the room.
Okay.
And he'll snuff that candle with mage hand.
As you begin to do this, and you snuff the candle, the moment you do that, a voice comes from the corner of the room. We were just getting started. Oh, I did like that candle so. And if you look back at the couch, there's a hooded figure sitting there, slender, with armor pads on her shoulders. Can't see her face under the hood, nor the dark light, even though you have dark vision. Some silver hair falls out from under the hood as it speaks to you. A coy smile can be seen. And that's where we'll end tonight.
Oh, all the words he wanted to say. It's okay.
Alright.
That was fun.
For sure, for sure. Thank you everybody for playing Zotian Epoch. It was great to have you all. I had fun. This is the 31st episode. I don't know when the next will happen. Hopefully sometime in the future. Schedules are changing, sadly, so I don't know when the next stream will be, but I do intend to continue this campaign at some point. Hopefully in the near future. Other than that, thank you everybody for watching, and go ahead and check that shit out on YouTube through the whatever that link is, link tree down below. Alright, peace out, sauerkrauts. I'm gonna end the stream now. Take care of yourselves. I hope you have a lovely 2025. I hope it treats you well and that opportunities come your way. Much love. See you around the internet.
Bye.
Bye.